Hey, welcome to Sign to a JW. This is Sign to number 59, image. So when I'm discussing image and when I'm thinking about image and what it means to, the overall success of what you want to do in life, I look at who are you? So who are you right in this moment? Are you someone that is being true to yourself, or are you someone that is faking the funk and conforming to what you think is popular, what you think is the cool thing to do? Are you able to go out there and represent yourself every single day in the same exact way, or are you changing who you are because of where you're trying to go or what you're trying to do? Look, at the end of the day, if you're working towards overall success, I understand that there's certain jobs that you might have to look different than what you currently look. Meaning, you can't roll in there in a shirt and jeans, and you might have to wear, a suit to work. That's not the change that I'm not, getting at. I'm not saying don't do that. What I'm saying is who you are, what you represent. When you go to work and say you have to wear a uniform, or say you have to wear, a suit or something like that, that is your overall exterior image of what it is. But I'm talking about, who are you? Are you doing that because it's your job, or are you doing that because you're trying to be someone or something that you're not? And if you're trying to be something or someone that you're not, then you're the one that's screwing your own image, and you're the one that's not being true to yourself. You're trying to conform and pretend that, you're part of the cool club, if that's what you think the cool club is. It's kind of like owning versus renting. The individual that wants that fancy car, and they work their butt off for that fancy car, and they finally get that fancy car, and it wasn't necessarily that they were working specifically for it, but it's something that came along with working their butt off, and they purchased that car, compared to the one that's like, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to rent that fancy car, and I'm going to make people think that I own it, but I really don't, because I want to pretend like I have something that I don't have yet. That's success overall. Ensure that your image represents who you are. The guy or gal that is every single day, they look the exact same way, and you know exactly what you're getting out of them overall. Compared to, like the guy that, say, he's growing his hair out long, and putting it in a ponytail because that's what all the cool guys are doing. Or, growing some nasty crap on top of their lip because they think it's a cool thing to do. I mean, you all know who those individuals are. If it's you and you're doing it. All right, stop, okay? Be who you are. Be the individual that you are. Don't be the individual that you think that others want to be, or you're trying to be for other individuals. Represent yourself, represent your image on a day-to-day basis every single way. Don't conform. Fads, they come and go. Real winners out there, real winners don't change who they are. They don't change their image of who they are because of what is going on, And I think about a lot of individuals. Mark Zuckerberg's one of those guys that he made it big, and people expected him to, change who he was and how he looked, and he didn't. I listened to a bunch of motivational speakers, and there's one in particular that he displays this image at all times. Like when you look and you watch any one of his videos, it's exactly how he looks. He's not changing because of the amount of success that he has. He's not changing who he is. When you look at him, you know exactly what you're getting every single time, and every single video that he puts out there is the exact same thing. Those are those images that individuals look towards and see that they're being real. Because there's a lot of individuals out there that are trying to be successful, or they're trying to, represent something that they're not, and at the end of the day, they're not going to get any closer to the success that they want because of how they are pretending and how they're, kind of trying to play the system like, look at me, I'm cool, when you're really not. So don't be that individual. Don't conform. Represent who you are. And if you're not representing who you are, you need to look in the mirror and see that. And when you look in the mirror and you see that, change it, fix it, get back to who you were. Because what you were doing prior to that, I promise you, is probably, making you more successful than who you are after the fact of you trying to pretend to be somebody that you're not. So remember what you do. Remember how you represent yourself, that image that you throw out there, and that should be the individual that anyone can look to and know exactly what they're looking at and realize that's exactly who they're getting on a day-to-day basis, all the time, 24/7, 365 days of the year. So fix it. Fix it if it's you. And if it's not, and you're being consistent and you're being true to yourself, keep doing that. Don't change just because others want you to change. Until my next video, if you like it, hit like, share. But thanks again for watching. Feedback's always welcome. Until my next video, thanks for watching Decide New number 59, Image.